bones. So number one over here, the upper one here, that is the tallus. The lower, that is the calcaneum. Then navicular, and this is the cuboid, and these are three cuneiforms. ठीक है ना? Now over here you can see the metatarsus bone. Then now the joint between the tarsal and the metatarsals, these are called as the tarso-metatarsal joint. You see this line, this one, this is the tarso-metatarsal joints. ठीक है ना जी? Likewise, this is the tarsal metatarsal bone. This is the base, and it is the head of the metatarsal. And head of the metatarsal is going to make a joint with the proximal phalanges. ठीक है जी? Proximal phalanges, and these are called the metatarsophalangeal joints. ठीक है? So you must be knowing the certain terminologies related to the bones of the foot. And over here you can see this is the interphalangeal joint, of course, between the two phalanges. And in the lateral four toes, we have got the three phalanges, and we have got the two interphalangeal joints. ठीक है ना? This is a proximal interphalangeal joint, and this is the distal interphalangeal joint. सही है? So you must be knowing all these terminologies because we are going to talk about the ठीक है बच्चे, जो भी बोन का पूछ रहे थे, कौन पूछ रहे थे अभी? हेलो, हाँ हुज़ैफा। तो आपको समझ में आई कि आपको सर्टेन स्ट्रक्चर्स का पता होना चाहिए ना। ओवरहेड अगर आप कैल्केनियम पे है ना, आज हमने जैसे प्लांटर सरफेस पढ़नी है ना, प्लांटर सरफेस ऑफ दीज बोन्स, यहाँ पे आपको सर्टेन स्ट्रक्चर्स नजर आ रहे हैं ओवर हियर, राइट? दिस इज कॉल्ड द tuberosity of the calcaneum, and these are the two tubercles, medial and the lateral tubercles of the lateral processes of the tuberosity of the calcaneum. तो यहाँ पे medially आपको एक ये projection नजर आ रही है, this one. This is called as a sustentaculum talae, and this is a groove below the sustentaculum talae. There is a groove for the passage of the tendon of the flex hallucis longus. ठीक है? So these are the certain structures you must be knowing over here. और ये आपको cuboid bone नजर आ रही है यहाँ पे, ठीक है? और यहाँ पे cuboid bone के साथ यहाँ पे you can see this groove. This is a groove for the tendon of the peroneus longus. ठीक है जी? ओके जी, कितने पार्टिसिपेंट्स हो गए जी? सो दैट वी कैन स्टार्ट द क्लास. अभी 28 हुए हैं. ओके
सर, हमने इसकी बोन्स और इसकी अटैचमेंट सरफेसेस वगैरह ये सारा कुछ करना है?
बच्चे, इसमें मैं अभी आपको यही बता रहा हूँ कि जो देयर आर सर्टेन कैरेक्टरिस्टिक फीचर्स ना, कुछ पॉइंट्स ऐसे हैं जो आपको पता होना चाहिए, सो दैट कि व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट द अटैचमेंट ऑफ द मसल्स, अभी हम पढ़ेंगे ना सोल्स ऑफ द फुट के मसल्स, सोल ऑफ द फुट, तो हम उसके अटैचमेंट्स पढ़ेंगे. तो आपको पता होना चाहिए कि कौन से बोनी लैंडमार्क्स है जहाँ पे वो अटैचमेंट्स हैं. ये तो नहीं मतलब यू आर जस्ट गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट द होल ऑफ द कैल्केनियम. It has got the medial surface, the lateral surface, inferior surface, and the posterior surface, and the superior surface. Got the 5 surfaces, but you not need to go in much details. But at least you must be knowing the characteristic landmarks where the muscles are getting origin from that, right? So I will describe these structures again when we are talking about the attachments of the muscles. ठीक है? At least you must be knowing the names of the bones like this, that this is a heel bone, or that is called as what? The calcaneum. ठीक है? And above the calcaneum here, this is the bone that is called as the talus, which can be bestly viewed over the dorsum region. This is the dorsal aspect of the skeleton of the foot. So above here, this is a talus, and then below this one is the longer bone that is called the calcaneum. ठीक है? And this bone, board-shaped bone over here, that is a navicular, and the lateral one is the cuboid, and then the three cuneiforms, the medial, intermediate, and the lateral cuneiforms. ठीक है बेटा?
Yes sir, thank you.
क्वेश्चन
जी पूछिए.
सर, ये उसमें बुक में मैंने पढ़ा है कि 14% में डोर्सल पीडियस आर्टरी एब्सेंट होती है कंजेनिटली. सर, ब्लड सप्लाई किस तरह सो उसको डोर्सल को सप्लाई होती है?
Dorsalis pedis artery जो है क्या, it is absent in about 14%
congenitally absent in 14%.
But it's not basically like that कि ये absent in a sense कि I told you over there the vessels coming down over here, उसमें ये होता है कि उसमें आपके साथ ये नहीं पड़ा कि sometimes that part is basically that area of the foot, then it is that is basically taken over by the peroneal artery. ठीक है, जिन सब्जेक्ट्स में ये आपकी डोर्सालिस पेडिस आर्टरी जो है ये एब्सेंट होती है, then it is taken over by the peroneal artery. Peroneal artery is a branch of, पता है आपको?
सर वो ऊपर टिबियल आर्टरी ऑफ पेरोनियल
जी ठीक है ना, तो वहां से आ रही है, ठीक है, पेरोनियल आर्टरी पोस्टीरियर एस्पेक्ट से आती है, वो पियर्स करती है इंट्रामस्कुलर सेप्टम को, ठीक है, एंड दैट इट इज गोइंग टू एंटर इनटू द एंटीरियर 1/3 ऑफ द लेग, ठीक है, वहां से ये पियर्स करके आती है, एंड देन समटाइम्स इट इज गोइंग टू रिप्लेस द डोर्सालिस पेडिस आर्टरी एंड इट descends over the dorsum of the foot, ठीक है, and it is going to supply the areas basically which are basically supplied by the dorsalis pedis artery, ठीक है, clear?
सर लेकिन ये जो डॉर्सल पीडियस आर्टरी है ये टिबियल आर्टरी से नहीं आ रही होती, यानी मतलब उसी को
बेटे it is a continuation of the anterior tibial artery,
सर,
ठीक है,
तो
whereas
टिबियल आर्टरी तो एब्सेंट नहीं होगी
नहीं बेटे वो एब्सेंट नहीं होती, बट वो ये होती है कि व्हेन इट कम्स ओवर हियर डाउनवर्ड्स, यहाँ आने के बाद सप्लाइंग द लोअर एरिया, इट्स बेसिकली गोइंग टू सप्लाई वेयर, इट इज गोइंग टू सप्लाई द अप टू द लोअर एस्पेक्ट ऑफ द लेग ना, लोअर 1/3 ऑफ द लेग तक
Yes,
सप्लाई
sir.
करती है, उसके बाद एट द एंकल जॉइंट आके इट इट फेड्स अवे एंड इट इज गोइंग टू यू नो end into the terminal branches which is just which are going to make anastomosis around the medial and the lateral malleoli, ठीक है, or the rest
Yes,
of
sir.
this blood supply is basically taken over by the peroneal artery which descends on the anterior surface of the dorsum of the foot, and then it is going to supply the region supplied by the dorsalis body, ठीक है बेटा,
ठीक है सर, थैंक यू।
okay, anybody any other questions?
यस सर।
जी
सर ये आपने जो कल पढ़ाया था कि डीप पेरोनियल नर्व की जो दो डिवीजन होती हैं फुट में,
जी जी
तो उसकी जो आपने एक समझाई, एक पार्ट समझाया था वो समझ आ गया, सेकंड पार्ट समझ नहीं आया था जिसमें आपने बताया था एक डीप पेरोनियल नर्व जो है वो दो मेटाटार्सस के जो बीच वाली स्किन है उसको प्रोवाइड करती है, एक पार्ट डीप पेरोनियल का, एक ब्रांच, सेकंड ब्रांच का किसको प्रोवाइड करती है सर? सिंस
okay. अभी डिस्प्ले चेंज हुआ आपको? ओके बेटे जी, अभी आपने अभी मैंने एक पिक्चर शेयर की है, आपको नजर आ रही है बेटा? हेलो रिप्लाई मी,
कौन सी पिक्चर जा रहे हैं आप?
अभी ये मैं आपको ये डिस्प्ले में कोई नजर आ रहा है?
जी सर, नजर आ रही है।
ये डॉट्स ऑफ द फुट नजर आया अभी आपको?
यस सर, नजर आ रही है। यस सर,
ठीक है, नाउ हैव अ लुक। अभी आपने पूछा जी डीप पेरोनियल नर्व की जो ब्रांचेस हैं जी, ठीक है, okay, deep peroneal nerve, I told you it's going to give the two branches, the medial branch and the lateral branch, ठीक है, okay, मैं आपको एक और पिक्चर दिखाता हूँ, उसमें ज्यादा क्लियर है, I'm just going to show you which picture. Okay, आपकी तस्वीर पिक्चर okay जी, now here you can see this is a deep peroneal nerve, right, ठीक है, and it is going to give the two branches, the medial one and the lateral one, ठीक है, medial branch it is going towards the first cleft, ठीक है जी, between the big toe and the second toe, and the lateral branch it is
डायग्राम थोड़ी
जी ठीक है, अब ठीक है,
नो सर,
क्या इसमें प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है कोई?
यस सर, बहुत ही मतलब सही नजर नहीं आ रहा।
सही नजर नहीं आ रही, तमाम लोगों को नजर नहीं आ रही जी?
सर सही आ रही
सर
है।
को थोड़ा सा ऊपर कर दो,
अरे
क्लेफ्ट
सेम
नजर नहीं आ
नजर आ रही है।
ओहो यार, क्लेफ्ट की बात नहीं है, आप ब्रांच चीज देखें। ठीक है, okay, this is the deep peroneal nerve. It is running downwards, lying on the lateral aspect of the dorsalis pedis artery, and then it is going to give the two branches, the medial branch here, which is going to supply this one. किसको supply कर रही है? The cleft between the first and the second toe. ठीक है ना? And the second branch is over here, that is a lateral branch, and it is going laterally along with this lateral tarsal artery, which is the branch of the dorsalis pedis artery, right? And these are going towards the supply the एक्सटेंसर डिजिटल ब्रेविस को सप्लाई कर रही है बेटा, ठीक है। जो लिटल ब्रांच डीप पेरोनियल नर्व है, इट इज गोइंग टू सप्लाई द एक्सटेंसर डिजिटल ब्रेविस मसल, नंबर 1। नंबर 2, इट इज गोइंग टू सप्लाई द टॉर्सल जॉइंट्स हियर, ठीक है ना। यहाँ पे टॉर्सल बोन्स पड़ी हुई ना, द क्यूनिफॉर्म्स, मीडियल क्यूनिफॉर्म, द इंटरमीडिएट क्यूनिफॉर्म एंड द लेटर क्यूनिफॉर्म एंड द क्यूबॉइड बोन ओवर देयर। तो ये जो टॉर्सल जॉइंट्स है ना, यहाँ इनको सप्लाई कर रही है। हेलो, एंड आल्सो द हेलो,
ओके सर, समझ
में आ गई। एंड आल्सो गोइंग टू सप्लाई द मेटाटार्सोफिलेंजियल जॉइंट्स, ठीक है। ये जो मेटाटार्सोफिलेंजियल है, सेकंड, थर्ड एंड फोर्थ टो, इट दीस आर आल्सो बीइंग सप्लाइड बाय दैट। क्लियर जी?
यस सर।
चलें जी, हम स्टार्ट करते हैं जी, सोल ऑफ द फुट, राइट।
एक्सक्यूज मी सर, मुझे कुछ पूछना था।
जी फरमाइए।
सर वो जो लेटरल और मीडियल मेल्युलर नेटवर्क था, वो किसकी ब्रांचेस थी सर?
बेटे, these were the lateral and the medial dorsal branches of the dorsalis pedis artery, ठीक है।
ठीक है सर।
Okay, now we are going to talk about the sole of the foot. हमारे पास टाइम अभी ये स्टार्ट करते हैं because it's 10 now. Okay, sole of the foot. Any idea about the sole of the foot, बच्चे? Anybody can tell me about the sole of the foot?
सर इसकी 3 लेयर्स होती हैं ताकि जो शायद इस तरह की, ताकि जो नर्व्स
whenever you are going to talk about the any part of the body, you are going to start with the sole from the
superficial
to deep, right? So we are going to start from the skin of the sole of the foot, ठीक है जी। ठीक है, sole of the foot also called as the plantar surface of the foot, number 1. Number 2 is skin. Have a look over skin. It is thick and strong. ये thick क्यों होती है जी? And it is mostly thick at the weight bearing areas. The weight bearing area of the sole of the foot, these are present over the, these are what? Heel, and then the lateral border of the foot up to the ball of the big toe. This is the area of the, which we call as the weight bearing area of the foot. The area which is in contact with the ground, right? When you are putting the foot over the ground, the area which is going to make contact with the ground. So in this area, the skin is very thick. Why? It's because it's the protection. ठीक है ना? Thick क्यों होती है? Protection के लिए होती है. Number 2, and it's thick in the weight bearing areas, and in the arch area over here, it is a bit thinner and more sensitive. आपको पता है ना? The skin of the foot is very sensitive because it's very ticklish. Is it or not? So it is very sensitive, and it is the second point, it is what? It is hairless. There are no hairs present there. And number 3, here you can see the skin creases over here, like the palm of the hand, right? So this skin creases for what? At the site of the movements. Skin creases कहाँ पे होती है? जहाँ पे movements की कुछ जगह होती हैं, right? And इससे क्या होता है कि it improves the grip of the sole of the foot over the ground. ठीक है? Skin creases किससे होती हैं? Because these are the site of the movements, number 1, and number 2, these are responsible to increase the efficiency of the grip of the foot over the ground. ठीक है जी? And number 4 is that here you can see the skin that is basically it is you can say that yes, it is, you know, it is writing like this. Well, so skin of the foot, it is, you know, having the numerous sweat glands, right? ठीक है बच्चे, कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं है यहाँ तक? Okay, now we'll talk about the cutaneous innervation of the sole of the foot. The sole of the foot, it is basically supplied by the 5 nerves, right? the posterior part of the sole of the foot, that heel area and this medial aspect of the heel area, it is supplied by the medial calcaneal branches, right? The medial calcaneal branches. And the anteromedial aspect of the foot, about 2/3 of the anteromedial aspect of the foot, it is supplied by the medial plantar nerve, right? And the lateral, anterolateral, 1/3 of the sole of the foot, it is supplied by the lateral plantar nerve, right? And the smaller area on the medial aspect, that is supplied by the saphenous nerve, and the smaller area extending from the posterior aspect of the heel up to the lateral aspect of the sole, that is area that is supplied by the sural nerve. Remember जी, डिटेल्स आपको स्टोन नर्व्स की पता है, बताने की जरूरत तो नहीं है. Okay, as far as the medial calcaneal branches are concerned, I let you know that the medial calcaneal branches, these are the branches of the tibial nerve, right? As you know, the tibial nerve is going to leave the posterior aspect of the leg by passing behind the medial malleolus, right? And passing behind the medial malleolus and the flexor retinaculum. So before entering into the sole of the foot, it is going to give these branches. These are called as the medial calcaneal branches. And these medial calcaneal branches, these pierces the flexor retinaculum, becomes superficial, and it is going to supply the posterior aspect of the heel, posterior surface of the heel area, and then also it is going to supply this posterior part of the sole of the foot and also the medial aspect of the sole of the foot. Clear जी? बेटे medial calcaneal branches में कोई problem तो नहीं है? Okay, now the other part, that the anteromedial aspect, the major 2/3 of the anteromedial aspect of the plantar aspect of the foot, it is basically supplied by the medial plantar nerve, which is again the branch of the tibial nerve. ठीक है ना जी? As I told you, as soon as the tibial nerve will enter over here into the sole, it is going to divide into two branches, the medial plantar nerve and the lateral plantar nerve. So the medial plantar nerve is going to supply the major area, that is about the anterior 2/3, anteromedial 2/3 of the sole of the foot up to the, the distal phalanx, up to the toes. Other than this area, it is also going to supply the dorsal aspect of the distal phalanx. भी हम पढ़ चुके हैं, ठीक है ना? जो dorsum of the foot की हमने नर्व पे पढ़ी थी, तो I have told you, ठीक है ना? The medial 3.5 finger के जो dorsal aspect of the distal toes हैं, up to the nail bed area, that is also spread by this medial plantar nerve. Likewise, of the lateral, anterolateral 1/3 of the sole is supplied by the lateral plantar nerve up to the lateral 1.5 toes, and also the dorsal aspect of the nail bed of the distal phalanx. Clear जी? Tell me, the problem तो नहीं है? Is it okay?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. So in the smaller portion or the medial aspect, that is supplied by the saphenous nerve, and likewise in the lateral aspect, the smaller area along the lateral border, that is basically supplied by the sural nerve. Clear? Okay. Now we'll talk about the superficial fascia. After the skin, we'll be coming across the superficial fascia. And as you know, the superficial fascia consists of what, G? Superficial fascia consists of the subcutaneous tissues, consists of the loose areolar substance, and it mostly इसका content क्या होता है? Fat होता है. Here you can see the fat in the superficial. Over here, as you can see that we have removed this skin, and now we are coming across with this structure that is called as the superficial fascia, subcutaneous tissue, which is laden with the fat, right? So the superficial fascia, in the case of the sole of the foot, it is dense and more in the fibrous. ठीक है जी? Fibrous and dense in a sense because it is having the certain fibrous bands. Fibrous bands or the septa basically, which are basically the highly developed skin ligaments, right? And these fibrous septa, so you can see these fibrous septa over there, this one, these white bands running across the skull. ठीक है जी? Over here in the other picture, these are much more clear. Here you can see these bands, these white bands in the sole of the foot, right? These fibrous bands, basically these are going to connect the skin with the underlying deep fascia. ठीक है जी? And deep fascia में क्या हमने पढ़ा था? The thickening of the deep fascia in the on the sole of the foot, that is called as the
Plantar
epineurasis. Okay, you can see the plantar epineurasis. This one. ठीक है? So these thick bands, these whitish bands, these connect the skin with the plantar aponeurosis. ठीक है जी. और इसका पर्पस क्या है? What is the purpose? Because it is going to connect the skin with the plantar aponeurosis. It is going to divide this subcutaneous fatty tissue into the fat laden compartments. ठीक है? It is going to divide this tissue into the different compartments, and these compartments, these are filled with the fat, and the function of this, that it is responsible for giving the cushioning effect. ठीक है? So it is going to provide the shock absorbing cushioning effect, right? And it is mostly especially in the region of the heel. ठीक है ना? When you are standing, your body weight, whole of your body weight, doesn't matter, it starts from the 40 kgs up to the 200 kgs, right? Is it or not? Right? So most of the people, they have the such kind of weight also, right? So these are providing what? These are providing the cushioning for the bones of your foot, so that your bones should not be damaged, or like that, you know, you mustn't be tired, or your bones shouldn't be getting pain after long standings. Is it clear, ji? ठीक है? So subcutaneous tissue of the sole of the foot, it is basically fibrous. Fibrous किस लिए होता है? Due to these skin ligaments, specialized skin ligaments, is called the fibrous bands, which are going to divide the fat into the compartments, and that compartments are the shock absorbers. Clear जी? अच्छा, एक और इसकी fate है जी. There is one more fate of this superficial fascia. The superficial fascia in the root of the toes. Here you can see at the root of the toes, this superficial fascia, it forms a transverse band. ठीक है जी? At the root of the toes, the superficial fascia, the fibrous bands of superficial fascia, that comes across the roots of the toes over here. That is stretched against the root of the toes, and that is called as the superficial transverse metatarsal ligament. ठीक है बेटा? Right? Clear जी? So I told you the superficial fascia जो है, ये fibrous है in the sole of the foot, for making the cushionings or the cushion pads for the sole, and secondly, it is responsible for the formation of the superficial transverse metatarsal ligament. Clear बच्चे?
एक बार दोबारा बता दीजिएगा
जी बच्चे.
सुपरफिशियल ट्रांसवर्स जो आपने बताया,
मैंने आपको बताया कि बेटा superficial fascia और subcutaneous tissue of the sole of the foot, इसके दो फंक्शंस हैं जी. इसमें दो स्ट्रक्चर्स बना रहा है. नंबर वन, इट इज गोइंग टू सेंड द fibrous septa from the skin to the deep fascia and form the fatty compartments which are working as a shock absorbing cushions. ठीक है जी? नंबर वन. नंबर टू, in the root of the toes, these are the toes, no? These are the roots of the toes, right? From where the toes are starting. At the area of the root of the toes, these fibrous bands, they are going to make a transverse arch over here like this, and this is called as a superficial transverse metatarsal ligament. Clear?
yes sir.
Okay, now we'll talk about the deep fascia. The deep fascia of the sole of the foot, it is basically also called as the plantar fascia. Better distortion, अपना माइक बंद कर दें, बहुत डिस्टॉर्शन आ रही है. माइक अपना बंद कर दें. Fine. So the deep fascia is also called as the plantar fascia, and the plantar fascia, it is going to be thickened in the central part and form the triangular part, or that is called as a plantar aponeurosis. ठीक है? On the medial aspect and the lateral aspect, it is not much thicker. It is a weaker and thinner area. ठीक है जी? Now this deep fascia, it is going to form the three structures in the sole of the foot. Number one, this triangular aponeurosis, that is called as what? आपको आवाज आ रही है मेरी सबको भाई? आवाज आ रही है कि प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं है?
Yes sir.
Okay.
Yes sir, आपकी आवाज आ रही है.
बस ठीक है. So here you can see
Nice sir.
plantar aponeurosis. Number one, the deep fascia is going to thicken to form the plantar aponeurosis in the central part of the sole of the foot. Number one. Number two, it is going to form the fibrous flexor sheaths, right? These fibrous flexor sheaths, these are basically the tunnels through which the long flexor tendons pass. ठीक है जी? So it's going to form number one, the plantar aponeurosis. Number two, it is going to form the fibrous flexor sheath. And number three, it is going to form the deep transverse metatarsal ligaments. Here you can see the deep transverse metatarsal ligament, this thick band, this transversely running band present at the level of the heads, which is just going to join these, connect the head of these 5 metatarsals. ठीक है जी? This is called as a deep transverse metatarsal ligament. Clear बच्चे? So the fate of the deep fascia in the sole of the foot, it is going to form the 3 structures. कौन कौन से बनाता है जी? Number 1, the plantar aponeurosis. Number 2, fibrous flexor sheath. And number 3, it is going to form the deep transverse metatarsal ligaments. Now we'll talk about the plantar aponeurosis. The plantar aponeurosis, I told you, this triangular thickening of the deep fascia in the central part of the deep fascia. Okay? Central part of the sole of the foot over here, right? Now this triangular, so if I said it's triangular, so it must be having a apex and a base. Well, its base, its apex is directed proximally, right? It is directed okay. So this plantar aponeurosis, as I'm telling you, that it has got an apex, and apex is directed proximally, and it is attached with the medial and the lateral tubercles of the calcaneum. Here you can see the calcaneum bone over here, right? It has got this part, and that is called the tuberosity of the calcaneum, and these 2 projections, that is called, one is on lateral aspect and the one is on medial aspect. So the lateral and the medial aspect, these are the lateral and the medial tubercles. ठीक है? कोई problem बच्चे? And the base is directed distally and just proximal to the head of the metatarsals. It is going to give the 5 bands or the 5 slips. ये आपको 5 slips नजर आ रही हैं, ठीक है? The base is going to divide into the 5 slips or the 5 septas. ठीक है जी? And these septas, okay, when these septas will reach at the metatarsophalangeal joint here, ठीक है जी? Metatarsophalangeal joint, it is going to divide into the 2 divisions. ठीक है? ये जो 5 septas बन रहे हैं, हर septa या हर process, it is going to divide into the 2 slips. One is superficial and other one is the deep. ठीक है? The superficial slip, it is going to be inserted in the skin. ठीक है? The superficial slip is going to be inserted with the skin, and the deeper one, it goes deep. ठीक है? ये deep जाएगी, and it is going to be attached to the fibrous flexor sheaths. वो यहाँ पे आके यहाँ पे अटैच हो जाएगी. जो डीपर स्लिप है वो अगेन 2 में डिवाइड करेगी, ठीक है? डीपर स्लिप 2 में डिवाइड करेगी, and is going to be attached on the sides of the flexor sheath, and it is going to embrace this long flexor tendons. Clear? To hold the long flexor tendons in position before entering the fibrous flexor sheath. Is it clear बच्चे? Plantar aponeurosis की अटैचमेंट समझ में आ गई जी सबको? हेलो? Plantar aponeurosis में कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं है? I told you the plantar aponeurosis की जो base है, it is triangular, ठीक है ना? तो इसकी base is directed distally, and it is going to divide into the 5 slips or 5 processes, and each process, when it reaches at the metatarsophalangeal joint, it is going to divide into the 2 slips, the superficial and the deeper one. Superficial is going towards the skin, and the deeper one again splits. Its name is presenting deeper, है ना? So it is going towards the deeper aspect, ठीक है जी? Deeper aspect में जाएगा, and it is going to do again. Deeper one is again divided into 2, and it is going to be attached on the both sides of this fibrous flexor sheath, embracing this flexor tendons. Clear बच्चे? Now, what is the function of this then? The plantar aponeurosis का क्या purpose हो सकता है जी? Anybody can tell me. Plantar aponeurosis का क्या purpose है जी? क्या function है? Number 1, it is बच्चे plantar aponeurosis. It's the thickening of the deep
hold करके रखेगा.
It protects the deep structures.
Yes, it protects the deeper structures. ठीक है ना? एक thickened band है ना, so that के इसके नीचे आपकी nerves पड़ी हुई हैं, vessels पड़ी हुई हैं, muscles पड़े हुए हैं. So it's going to protect the deeper structures. Number 2, it is going to fix the skin with the sole of the foot. ऐसा ही है ना? आपकी जो skin है is not easily freely mobile. ठीक है? Skin is not freely mobile of the plantar surface, right? and it is due to the attachment holding of this plantar aponeurosis to the underlying structures. ठीक है जी. And number 3, that it is also responsible for maintaining these longitudinal arches of your foot. ठीक है ना. Arches का मैंने आपको बताया था ना, you put over your foot over the ground, तो आपका जो पूरा का पूरा पाँव है, it is not going to be attached with the, it is not going to come in contact with the surface. So that arches, that is basically these arches are basically supported by these plantar aponeurosis. And number 4, it is also responsible for giving the origin to the muscles. प्लांटर एपोन्यूरोसिस से जो आपके फर्स्ट लेयर ऑफ द सोल ऑफ द फुट के मसल्स हैं वो ओरिजिनेट कर रहे हैं. क्लियर बच्चे? ओके, नाउ वी विल टॉक अबाउट द सेकंड पार्ट ऑफ द डी फेशिया, दैट इज व्हाट, दैट इज द fibrous flexor sheaths. ठीक है जी. वही जो fibrous flexor sheaths है ना, these are also thickening of the D fascia, ठीक है, along the inferior surface of the each toe. ठीक है ना. Inferior surface of each toe, it consists of what? Inferior surface of the each toe is basically formed by the, you see, the posterior surface of the head of the metatarsal. Here you can see. Then the posterior surface or the plantar surface of the phalanges up to the base of the distal phalanx. ठीक है ना. So that fibrous flexor sheath is a thickening of the D fascia which extends from the head of the metatarsal से लेके base of the distal phalanx तक जाता है, right? And it is going to form a, and it is that D fascial thickening, it is attached along the sides of the phalanx. ठीक है ना. या तो आपकी toes की sides के ऊपर जाके attach होती है. Clear? So it is going to form what? It is going to form a blind tunnel. ठीक है. और इस tunnel में क्या चीज रन करती है? इस tunnel में you can see these long flexor tendons. ठीक है ना. Long not, these are flexor tendons जिसमें आपका flexor brevis और flexor longus के muscles जा रहे हैं. ठीक है. Here you can see these tendons of the flexor muscles, these are entering into the fibrous flexor sheath. और fibrous flexor sheath का purpose क्या है? Because they are going to retain the tendons in their position. ठीक है ना. So that during the movement of the foot, आपके ये tendons हैं, ये they should be strict along the inferior surface of the or the plantar surface of the toes. Clear बच्चे? कोई problem तो नहीं है जी? Okay, now we'll talk.
आपने पॉइंट बताया था वो रिपीट करते हैं.
कौन से वाला बच्चे?
सर एक बार फिर से बता दो.
बच्चे मैंने आपको बताया
फाइबर फ्लेक्सर शीट
कि जो fibrous flexor sheath क्या है? It is nothing, is the thickening of the D fascia which is forming a tubular thickening over the inferior surface of the each toe. ठीक है, जो extend करती है head of the metatarsal से लेके base of the distal phalanx of the each toe. ठीक है, and it is attached on the sides of the toes. ठीक है ना. It is going to form a tunnel. ठीक है, इसके दोनों साइड से जाके अटैच हो जाती है toe के, and it is going to form a blind tunnel. ठीक है ना. Blind tunnel why? Because it is going to be closed at its distal end. ठीक है ना. Distal end का क्या है? The base of the distal phalanx. यहाँ पे आके fix हो गई है ना. So it is going to make a blind tunnel through which the tendons of the flexor muscles, these are passing towards their destination. Clear? और जब टेंडन इसमें से पास करेगा तो इट मस्ट बी हैविंग द synovial sheath around it. ठीक है, ये बात याद रखिएगा. जब भी किसी फ्लेक्सर शीथ में या किसी रेटिकुला के पीछे से थिकनिंग ऑफ द डी फेशिया के पीछे से टेंडन पास करेगा तो वहां पे इसके इर्द गिर्द क्या होगा? देयर मस्ट बी द synovial sheath to protect the wear and tear. ठीक है ना, to provide the lubrication. Okay, oh fine. So ये हो गया. Now we'll talk about the other one, the third part, that is what? That is the transverse, deep transverse metatarsal ligament, the third fate of the D fascia. So this deep transverse metatarsal ligament, it is basically a thick band which is present at, which is just going to connect the head of the metatarsals. अगर आप इसे गौर से देखेंगे बच्चे तो you can see these are basically the 1, 2, 3 and 4 flat bands, 4 small flat bands which are just going to connect the two metatarsophalangeal joints. ठीक है, ये दो metatarsophalangeal joints है ना, तो इनकी posterior surface पे एक ligament होता है जी जो इसको attach जो पकड़ता है. ठीक है ना. As you know that metatarsophalangeal joint is what? It is a condylite type of the synovial joint, so it is supported by the ligaments. ठीक है ना. तो plantar surface पे यहाँ पे एक plantar ligament होता है. ठीक है, which is just going to hold that joints from the posterior surface. तो ये जो आपका जो deep transverse metatarsal ligament है, it is going to connect basically those plantar ligaments. ठीक है, उन plantar ligaments को आपस में connect कर रहा है and is going to give the strength to the that metatarsophalangeal joint over there. उसका पर्पस क्या होगा जी, क्या पर्पस है? यहाँ पे दो ट्रांसवर्स मेटाटार्सल लिगामेंट है, एक सुपरफिशियल था और ये डीपी आ गया, इसका क्या फंक्शन होगा बेटे? Anybody? It is just going to hold the toes.
Movement.
Hold the toes
to
together.
hold the
ठीक है ना?
सर वो बिल्कुल सेपरेट नहीं होते ना, थोड़े थोड़े सेपरेट।
जैसे आपके हैंड की फिंगर्स है ना, you can span them up, ठीक है? बट आप अपने टोज को इस तरह ज्यादा आप नहीं कर सकते, ठीक है?
नहीं कर सकते।
Clear? Okay. Now we'll talk about the muscles of the sole of the foot. Before talking about the muscles of sole of the foot, you must be knowing about the certain important landmarks over the bony landmarks over the foot, over the sole of the foot, right? So here you can see this is the plantar aspect of the bony skeleton of the foot, right? And here you can see this is this bone, that is a